Hey everybody, it's Lars here. I am bringing you a little look at the deck that I've been playing here in Master Duel. I'm only like 4 days in, and 2 days I got kind of locked out of the game by that weird um, issue that plagued like only a handful of people. Just they weren't allowed to log in during certain periods of the day. So I'm a little behind, and but it's all good because I am just behind in general. I'm still coming back into Yu-Gi-Oh! It's been years since I played this game. The last time I played was when Cyber Dragons were big and Chimera Tech Over Dragon was like the big thing. So it's been a long time. So I'm getting back into this game fresh and learning, and I just decided to go with some Spyrals because I liked the look of them. So this is the deck that I have been running in ranked. I got to gold yesterday with it, and it's not complete, and there's a lot of things to add and change, but for now it's been working. It's been doing well, so I'm gonna keep working on it. But I figured I'd bring you the starting list and show it off. So right now, to start off, we have DD Crow and Droll Lock. These are hand traps for the deck that I am running. They're searchable by the Lyralesque Recital Starling, so I can pull them into my hand if I go first and set up for if my opponent's going to do something. Droll Lock has been very good against Drytron, and so I'm probably going to run two of them instead of the Crow, maybe, because the Crow has been less useful so far. But we'll see. One of Quick Fix because he's the combo man, combo supreme, and he's limited to one, so we can only run one. But essentially, he gets summoned using double helix, and then he brings us the car, and then the car brings us another one that we just start linking and comboing, and he keeps coming back, so he's really good. 3 Spiral Gear Drone because it's the setup for our agent, our tough, and our helix, and it's a 1-star, so it's searchable with 1-for-1, and it can make the Recital Starling, it can make Link Karibo, Anima, all the things. 3 of Magician Soul because it's pretty busted. It lets us we can special summon it by sending Master Plan to grave from our deck, and then we can use it to pitch excess spell and traps in our hand to draw more cards, to draw into more useful stuff. So we can use it to pitch our rescues so that they're in the grave, so we can use them to special summon our Spyrals from grave. And it also puts Master Plan in grave, so we can use Car to summon her, activate her effect, all kinds of good stuff. Let's see. Danger Package, Jackalope, Tsuchiniko, Mothman, and Nessie. These are just extenders. If we can use these to combo when other hands are not, when our hands aren't all that great, we use that. Still not too sure how to properly use them, but I'm learning and I'm working on it, and they've been pretty helpful. 3 of Super Agent because it's part of the it's a pretty big part of like combo starting, getting it onto the field pretty easy, and then using that to make the double helix with the drone to summon the Quick Fix to go off. 2 Tough because we can use his effect pretty well, and bringing him back with rescue to pop a bunch of things on the board isn't bad. 1 Last Resort because we can search it with Quick Fix, and it's only really used to set up with Sleeper, so we don't need that many of them. Master Plan. Okay, Master Plan is banned in the TCG, but she's open season here. She's not banned at all, not even limited or semi-limited, so we're running 2. And basically, we pitch her with Magician Souls, we can bring her back, we can use her effect to add a Spiral Resort and a Spiral Monster when she goes to the graveyard from the field. So we summon her, use her effect to get a mission card, which is going to be Assault is the only one I can pull. Or the Trap. We'll probably pull the Trap. And then we can link summon with her, and then we get a Resort and a monster from our deck to hand, so we just keep generating value. She's nuts. Insane. 3 Godarla Kaiju, because we need to deal with stuff that can't be targeted. So I just use this against Malicious Bane and stuff. I'll work on ratios. I might cut some or change this out, but it was a rare. It was easy to craft, so I grabbed it real quick. Wasn't too bad. 2 Sleeper. Sleeper is good combo dude with Last Resort. Basically, you get him in play, you equip him with Last Resort. He can use his effect to target himself and 2 cards your opponent control, destroys all 3, but Last Resort protects him from being destroyed by that effect. So essentially, target himself, blow up 2 cards on the opponent's board. Easy. He's also very easy to get on play by banishing 3 Spyral cards in your grave. That could be traps or spells or monsters. So very good card. We're running 2 of right now because I need to just draw him a little bit more sometimes. So yeah. 1 Raigeki, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Rhoda, and 1 for 1. They're all limited. It's can only run 1. And Raigeki will probably get replaced, but for now it's in here for removal. And these other 3 are just really good. Search any Spyral that I need between these. I can search for Tough or Agent. So that's pretty good. 1 for 1 is basically lets me summon Spyral Gear from my deck by discarding a card. I could discard like all kinds of different things. I could discard Master Plan to summon Gear to do something. Then I could play Super Agent, special summon him, and then I could make Helix to bring out Quick Fix to get me Car to bring back Master Plan to link into something else to get me Sleeper, bring back Quick Fix to get me Last Resort, and then I have Sleeper and Last Resort with all kinds of link stuff. So lots of combos. Good stuff. And then the spell and traps are Resort, Car, Assault, Utility Wire, 1 of on these, and then Rescue to bring back cards to my grave. And then Foolish Burial Goods to dump Rescue into the grave so I can use this effect. That's pretty much it. For our links, we have Princess Sprite and Recital Starling, just for quick ways to get ourselves our Quick Fix in grave if we want to. If we just have 1 ofs, like if we've got Souls and Quick Fix, we can just make 1 of these and send it. Link Karibo, because he's really good, and he's a Link 1. And we can make it off of Quick Fix, Drone, Souls, either of these 2. Anima, same thing, level 1 monster, Link 1. It's just a solid counterplay. Summon it, take a monster our opponent controls, link into something else, it dies. Double Helix, we run 2 of. He's main combo piece. Put him in, special summon, start the combo. Cerberus, Phoenix, and Unicorn. Nightmare's good. Chain link, link into them and get their effects. Blow up a special summon monster, blow up a back row, flip a card. Barricade Borg Blocker, just a good link too. Can help protect our spells. Trigate Wizard for the potential negation. I just need to figure out how to link into it properly. And then Boral Sword and Appaloosa. Appaloosa for the negates, and Boral Sword for the finishing potential and damage. So yeah, that's the deck right now. As it is, it's fun. I am enjoying playing it, and it needs a lot of tweaking and adjustments, but I'm working on it and I will continue to update this list as I go forward. But this is the first iteration, and I will keep showing the progress of it as I play more with it. I'm probably going to play a lot more with it until eventually stuff banless maybe down the line change it. But even so, I like Spyrals, so I'm going to keep playing them. So I'm going to go ahead and switch over to some recorded for some replays of a few ranked matches I did, getting up to gold, showcase the deck in action. So Hope you enjoy, and yeah, enjoy. Okay, this replay isn't necessarily all that like intriguing or anything, but this was one of those feels good moments, and it got me into gold. So this was just fun to see. So my opponent starts off, and he's I think playing Drytron or some kind of list like that, and so I just droll him, and he scoops. He immediately scoops upon getting drolled, which is fair. He probably didn't have anything to play, and he just decided, I'm not going to play. I'm not going to let him just play the game. So he just left. Shows the total number of turns as well. So I can tell if the game was short or if it was long. This was a longer one. This was a 9-turn game. I forgot what this was, though. This might have been Trap Tricks. Oh, no, this was Blue Eyes. Okay, I think that this one was well fought. So we start off with a resort, get ourselves a drone. We use Rhoda. Oh. I messed up. So what I should have done is I should have gone for Super Agent, not Tough. I was setting up for the next turn with Tough, and not thinking about this turn because I figured I was just going to throw this turn away because I didn't want to attack in or target that Maiden. So I kind of threw the turn away. And then I DD Crow'd the Blue Eyes White Dragon for whatever reason. I'm not really entirely sure how to use DD Crow effectively against most decks because there's not as many decks I've gone against that have really played from the grave as well as some others have. Maybe against... I know against some Link decks it'll be amazing. But right now I think maybe double Droll for just the enhanced possibility of not getting Drytroned. Because I've been Drytroned a few times recently. And it's not fun. Like, Herald of Protection plus, like, Appaloosa or whatever. Or just Herald of Protection with a bunch of, like, XEs. And I was just sitting there like, well, let's try and break it. And I couldn't. So here's what I was saying about Relinquished, right? So I can use it to take the Kaiju that I used on the guy that I couldn't target. And so I steal it. And then I link off of it. And then the Kaiju's gone, right? So I can use it to remove obstacles. And this this play just kind of left me with Nightmare Unicorn. I was just like, oh, oops. And he just has more to keep going, and I kind of ran out. So this is kind of where we are. We're just getting Blue Eyes thrown at us. But it's okay. We've got plenty of plays to make with the Spyrals, and as I said, I'm still learning this deck and I'm still figuring it out. So it's gonna take me a while to really get the hang of this. But I gotta say, I'm loving being able to play modern Yu-Gi-Oh. It's so much fun. I love Link summoning. Like the matches where you can't play like against Drytron or against like FTK Burn or something like that, you know, it's rough, but that's the way it is in all card games. So these combos and stuff are really cool though, and I really like Spyrals. They're just kind of fun. But if they end up getting banned out or anything, I'll look for another deck that plays like them. But I do like their aesthetic. So that's kind of... I didn't necessarily do these combos very well, because there's definitely better ways to do it. But... And I don't even know what I was doing there. I just sent my double helix back to the extra deck for whatever reason. Okay, what do I do here? I use the quick fix, get the utility wire, agent from the monster, summon, and then I just did this with the jackalope for whatever reason. Like I said, I'm still not 100% sure of the dangers, what to properly do with them, so I kind of messed that up. I should have just kept utility wire in hand and did that, because I don't know if utility wire actually makes or breaks me here. I use this on the double helix to prevent it from being, like, killed. And then I go into Link Karibo, because Link Karibo can halt the an opponent's attack, but he's going to negate the effect here. Okay, so we did have the utility wire here to use, but he just went to defense and then surrendered. I guess he just didn't draw anything. Maybe it was this one. I saved it and I forgot which one it was. Could have been this one. This looks like it. This looks promising. Okay, this is a good one. Okay, I can show this one off. This will be the last one. So this was a Lunalight game where I had something pop up on me that I could have done something about earlier, and I didn't. And I also didn't quite understand Last Resort and Sleeper's sort of situation at this point. I do now, and I'm going to make use of that fully later. But yeah, this one was kind of rough for me at times. And I thought I was going to lose, but I ended up turning around by the end here. So we're doing our basic combo stuff, you know, Helix into Quick Fix, into Car, summon Super Agent, link into... What did I link into here? Barricade Borg. Pitch. That, summon the Spiral Sleeper. Equip Last Resort. Oh, right, I think I use Barricade to pitch the spells and traps that I want to. Because, can he pitch? Discard one card. Okay, yeah. So, the reason we run Barricade Borg is because we can pitch our rescue missions with it. So we can pitch our rescue missions to the graveyard, so we can use it to resummon like our Tough or our Quick Fix or whatever. Whatever we need. So here's where I made the mistake, right? He has this Lunalight on the field, the Kaleido chick, that became the Panther, the Lunar Panther one, the Panther Dancer, and I didn't realize that that's what was happening. So I ended up basically just giving him a free Lunalight Leo Dancer, and then he made another one. So this card was rough for me because it couldn't be destroyed by card effects. But that didn't matter because he couldn't deal enough damage to me. And with Last Resort's secondary effect, I can make my Sleeper have the ability to attack directly. So I can just go right on through. So I use Drone to filter out his top deck, and then to make Link Karibo. So Link Karibo is I'll take more damage off of Link Kuriboh being attacked, but I also get to completely eradicate one of them being able to attack here. So main phase 1. So he pumps the Lunalite, then he attacks the Link Kuriboh. I activate the effect, it goes to 0. He only is able to deal 1400 to me, and I get in for game with the 2800 sleeper. So yeah, this was a lot. This was had quite a few mistakes by me, and I also I'm butchering the combos left and right, but I still was able to pull off a win. And yeah, I love this Spyral deck. It's fun. So with that, we will be ending this segment of the video, but I will be bringing more Spyral deck videos to come. I'm also working on Shadal's as well on my other setup, so I will be bringing some videos on that too, and a few other decks. And I even have a collaboration coming up soon with somebody, and we're going to come up with a fun rivalry series to do on Master Duel to bring everybody some interesting content. So stay tuned for all of that. And if you liked and enjoyed this video, please like the video and consider subscribing for more content. And as always, I'm completely noob here, so feel free to give me any tips, advice, call me bad, whatever you want to do, just go for it in the comments, because any and all advice is helpful, and any and all feedback is welcome. So just go ahead and feel free, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one.